Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to show you my everyday carry. Now to preface this video, I don't have all sorts of tactical or survival gear. I try to keep it as minimal as possible without inconveniencing myself too badly. I love the idea of being prepared, but I just hate having all sorts of things in my pockets, mainly because it's uncomfortable and makes it kind of hard to move around, but also because I'm super paranoid I'm going to drop something and just never see it again. I really want to buy some of those little tile tracker things, but they're really expensive considering you basically just throw them away when the battery dies. Let me know if you guys have found any decent, affordable alternatives, because I'd really love to pick some up. Anyway, let's get right into it. So the first and probably most important thing I keep with me is my phone, and my phone is a 64 gig space gray iPhone X. And the case I have on it is a Spigen thin fit case in black. By the way, you can't see the phone because it's recording the video, but I do love this phone. The screen is amazing, the camera is fantastic, and the waterproofing is super reassuring. As for the case, I think for the money it's about as good as you're gonna get. I really love the design of it, and my only real gripe is that the plastic feels really cheap. Luckily it is really cheap, so at least it's justified. Up next is my wallet, and this is just a super generic leather bifold wallet from Dockers. I paid about $35-40 bucks for it, and what I really like about it is it's got an extra little flap in the middle for me to keep some more cards in. I did try for a little bit to completely do away with my wallet and switch to a wallet folio case for my phone, but that didn't really work out. Not only can I not really keep all the cards I wanted, but it really got in the way when I went to use the phone. Up next is my keys, and fun fact, I actually have a pretty massive keychain collection at home, yet I kinda hate using keychains. It all goes back to eliminating bulk, but I do make one exception. This is the SwissTech Utility, the closest thing to a knife I keep on me. Again, I have tried carrying around a full-size multi-tool, but I found it really uncomfortable. On the other hand, this thing has a lot of the benefits of carrying a multi-tool around, but with very little bulk. Now yes, it's not super good at anything, but on the rare occasion I need a screwdriver or a little knife, this thing does the job. The carabiner and the lanyard on my keys are probably the most useless thing I carry. The carabiner I like to have to clip my keys to my belt loop again so I don't drop things, and the lanyard I don't really know why I have. I like to play with it, but it also really gets in the way. I also always have my Series 1 Space Gray Apple Watch Sport. I definitely wouldn't consider myself a watch person, but I have to admit I've fallen in love with this watch. The more useful apps I find for it, the better it gets, and it's really good for the simple little things like starting timers and pinging your phone when you lose it. Finally, I always have some chapstick with me because it is dry in the winter. Oh, and these I usually keep in the car, but it's worth mentioning I still use the Hawkers Lakers X, I think is the name. I made a video on these about a year ago, and I still really like them. Links to everything I mentioned will be down below, and today's question of the day is, do you carry a multi-tool? I'm really curious to know. Let me know by tapping the I, and don't forget I post new videos every single Sunday, so I'd definitely like to see you back next week. But until then,